Welcome to week 3. This week you'll be exploring one of Sigmund Freud's most famous students, and that would be Carl Jung. Your authors describe Jung as one of the most important, most complex, but also most controversial theorists. Like Freud, he was a Western European, highly educated, and also in the field of medicine. He was also very, very, very spiritually driven, and in some ways experienced his own troubling symptoms. Some have theorized, and it's based on documents and letters, that he may have been a person living with bipolar disorder. But those are speculations based on kind of artifacts that we have available to us. I first encountered Carl Jung when I was in high school, and don't judge. It was the 80s. I was very fond of a pop band called The Police. They were from England, and they had an album. It was their last album together called Synchronicity, and this is when I bought vinyl. And the album cover had this typing on it, and it said Synchronicity C.G. Jung, and I didn't know who that was or what that was, so I looked it up, which required actually physically going to a library at that time because there was no internet. So I looked it up and started reading a translation of Jung's book Synchronicity, and I found it really challenging and, given that I was like 17, hard to understand but fascinating. And it really sparked my interest in psychology in general. So I, played around with some of it. I was really fascinated by his interest in mythology and storytelling, and the way in which mythology and stories say something more general about human nature. So I look forward to your comments in perusal in terms of, how you respond to Jungian theory.